Mr. Ravi's position despite getting a strong rebuke from Supreme Court on the 10 acts on which he was sitting?
He doesn't seems to learn. So the problem is I think he's pretty upset about the Supreme Court verdict that DNK has scored 1 point, and I think it's frustration. He's trying to do something which is unwanted, and he knows it'll send out very much, he'll have so much of resistance from the, not just DNK, from even other parties. And he's just doing it just to annoy the people. And this is the arrogance of, this governor, as well as, we've seen this with Nirmala Sitaram also. In a state where they don't have a foothold, they have to be, cajoling the people.
They have 10% of votes, sir. It's little more than a foothold. We have to give that 10% of votes.
No, Kartikeya, I will not take the parliamentary election into account, because they had some alliances there, and in Tamil Nadu, the parliament election and assembly elections are viewed always separately. The acid test for them will be the current, next year's assembly polls. But I would go only by the assembly poll vote share, 3.5% would have come to 5%, not more than that.
Okay.
So that's my data. So this is, they need to learn. They need to be soft and see. You need to keep trying. You got to keep trying. You can't give up. You can't get frustrated and make such bizarre things. Like you just got wrapped by the Supreme Court and you've not learned.
Okay.
You started don't behave like a Bajrang Dal goon. You're a governor. It's a dignified post. And
what I really want to understand, politicians, people who are in such high position, who have been part of the government, there is nothing called doing things unnecessarily. I think there's always an inbuilt message. Mr. Upadhyay, there is a message there.
Kartikeya, I think Governor Ravi is proving to be beyond repair. Because I feel, he should have gone into a silent mode after the chastising he got from the Supreme Court just a few days ago. And there is time to be quiet. But I think he has decided that, he will take on and then he wants to prove that, he can talk whatever and get away. That's not the way. And I suppose he's proved to be like a petulant child, who wants to show that, okay, this is what you're going to do. I'm going to do this. This is not expected of a governor, so I think it's time the central government realizes that he's doing more damage being in Raj Bhavan, and they need to think of the alternatives.
Let me play out a bite of Manikam Tagore, two-time MP from Tamil Nadu of the Congress party on this issue.
Jai Shri Ram is a slogan which has been practiced by all of us. But forcing the students to say Jai Shri Ram shows the attitude of Mr. Ravi. Being in the constitutional post of governor of the Tamil Nadu state, he should not have done that thing. Forcing the students to shout Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram is a slogan which unites many of us and which gives the energy of the God also. Therefore, this is an unfortunate thing that the governor of Tamil Nadu is doing this kind of politics, which is usually done by the RSS and Bajrang Dal activists.
Nikhil, can we say that he has crossed the Lakshman Rekha?
Kartikeya, I don't think we need to say that. The Supreme Court already said that a couple of days ago.
On this occasion, let me be very clear, on this occasion, has he crossed the Lakshman Rekha? Because these are not the new things. Even at the time of the Congress party, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru actually disagreed with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and then the president of the country, Rajendra Prasad, from actively going and working and inaugurating and rebuilding and restoring Somnath temple. So, the birth pang issues of the country continues till today. So, I would say that these are not the new issues. So, my point is, in this case, has he crossed the Lakshman Rekha? It's not a new thing, but has he crossed it there in Tamil Nadu?
Kartikeya, absolutely he has crossed it. And so far as the Somnath temple issue is concerned, the difference between that time and today's time is that at that point of time, there was scope for healthy discussion. President Rajendra Prasad nonetheless went for it, and Jawaharlal Nehru had made it very clear that it's your right to go, but go as a citizen, not as the first citizen of the country, not as the president of India, but as the individual you are, and he did, and there was no problems about it. But the problem now is that when CN Ravi asks the students to do this, and some opposition parties are, as they're rightly, sort of objecting to it. I'm sure had there been a BJP spokesperson on your debate, he would have called all of us anti-Hindu for objecting to it.